Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play the Final Fantasy Legend 3 from the Nintendo Game Boy. It's time for Weggie, Bwizzy, Bubbles, and Gilda to climb up the mountain and get to Matreiya's tower. So it's basically like a dungeon and a half. This mountain isn't very long, and what makes this mountain kind of easy is there's these two spots, healing spots. They look like little X's. If you step on them, it basically functions as an inn. So there's one there to the south, but we don't have to touch that yet because we haven't really taken any damage. And then there's one right over there to the left. You get that one right before you hit Matreiya's tower there. So we got an ice shield there that gives us protection from fire. So that'll be a good resistance. If you need that healing though, there's a little thing right there, but I said we won't need it. One of the good things about this area is that there's only 4 monsters in it, and one of them is the tire monster, the fire monster. And so there's a good chance that you'll get tire monster meat, and at Bubbles' level, if she eats that tire monster meat, she'll turn into this dinosaur fossil, and it has another instant death spell. So that'll be really, really good to get that. If I don't get the fire monster meat, you can just grind, which I end up doing, around this little X spot here, because then it doesn't matter how many battles I'm in. As soon as I'm get the meat I need, I can leave. So we finish off this. There's a group of Medusas and tires. We get the tire monster meat. We eat it, and Bubbles is going to become a dragon bone, like a fossil dinosaur. And it has the stone gas. So we got a lot of instant death. Dion has it with the stone. Bwizzy, he's almost got an instant death with his dash attack. Although like some of the monsters now are going to have more hit points that you don't defeat them in one hit. Bubbles has the stone gas now, and Bwizzy has the dispel ability, which can inflict the fatal status. So sometimes it just does damage, sometimes it'll actually do the fatal status. So, and Gilda is still a Lamia beast, so she can use the stone gaze. So I just wanted to get, there's a few monsters here that I want to pick up all the bestiary. And like there's different floors have different encounter rates. So I wanted to farm these mermen basically, and octopuses. They're on the bottom floors. So there's that dispel. So yeah, it just did damage that time. Sometimes it could, like I said, do a fatal attack though. So turn the guard into stone. And I didn't worry about using Dion using the stone because I figured he would take. I was hoping that Bwizzy's instant death would take out that fish man, but it didn't. So that's okay. We finished him off, and now we can head up. Now this tower is pretty. It's very linear. All the floors are just round circles. It just determines you can go to the right or the left. They both all take you to the same place, but the way you want to go to is based on whether where there's a treasure or not. So sometimes the treasure will be on the left, sometimes it'll be on the right side. So, but it's like I said, not too hard of a tower. You can probably get out to do this tower real quick. But like I said, I want to fill out all the bestiary, so sometimes I'm gonna have to do a little bit of farming on the different floors to just pick up the characters or the enemies that I want to get. Got a new class of cyborg there, the soldiers. You also got a new type of robot over there, the bazookas. If you start turning into fire or air type monsters, you'll start turning into those like bazooka type monsters. There's bazooka 75mm, 105mm, 150mm, 210mm. Obviously, millimeters of diameter of the shell. So, but we're gonna keep Weggie as his little mouse robot because it's cute. So. Got a Cure 3. We'll eventually be able to buy Cure 3s in Pure Land. In order to get to Pure Land, though, we're going to have to get the XPlane unit from Matreiya here in this tower. So, another new enemy there, the Osiris. That'll be the final type beast type monster that we get. It's the Earth, Water, Fire. It's called the Anubis, and they're a really good beast class because they have the all ability, which means that they're immune to all status effects. They have protection from all the elements, so, and it's like it comes with it. Now we can get, like I said, we can get 4 ribbons in the game, and those ribbons can give us that status. But we only get 4, and we're gonna have 5 party members. So we're gonna have a 5th party member, and so if you want to have everybody have that resistance, just have somebody turn into a beast Anubis. So yeah, all the floors are gonna just look just like this, just a small little go left or right to grab a treasure or not. Most of the treasure though, we're not really worried about. Weapons aren't really important in this game. Unlike I said, the first Final Fantasy Legend and Final Fantasy Legend 2, there's no durability counters on weapons, so you're never gonna, run out of weapons. You just, use it forever. And Beast is happy with martial arts. Robot is just using his own talents. The monster can equip weapons, and the cyborg has a really good weapon in that tear gas. We're gonna get other weapons that are like the tear gas, but they add the same stats as the tear gas. The next one-use item that we can get that's better than the tear gas is this nuclear bomb. But every other weapon before that, I think there's only one more, the star, that has the same strength and bonuses to the cyborg as the tear gas does. So good thing you get that tear gas really, really early from that one wrecked ship, I think in the past. So really good for boosting your cyborg's stats. And like I said, you never have to worry about using it because the cyborg just uses abilities. So normally, like I said, that was just a one-use item, and you use it once, you get rid of it. But with cyborg, you can equip it and get all the benefits of the stats, and not have to worry about wasting it in battle. The only time it can bite you, though, or backfire, is if your robot gets, if your cyborg, gets confused. So if, like, Bwizzy got confused, I actually had to do a reset one time because Bwizzy got confused and he used that against us. So I just was trying to farm an enemy there, but I realized, wait, I'm on the wrong floor. So I'm gonna go up a floor to get to a new encounter zone, and then get almost the remaining enemies. There's one more encounter zone after this. So, but that's at the very end. So, but this is the encounter we were looking for. We were looking for these rodents and baby worms, and I forget what the guy in the middle is. You'll see when he pops up. But yeah, these are all new enemies, so I'm gonna take care of them. The young dragon. That's what Bubbles was earlier, before she became the dragon fossil. You see that dispel worked out pretty nice there. And unfortunately the stone gas missed. But we got a first strike here, so we got to take out all these guys. Those rodents can be really annoying because they are just like Bwizzy, and they have the dispel ability, so they can use that on you and one-shot one of your characters. So I want to take them out first when you're concentrating on enemies. But we finished that off. Now we just have like one more encounter zone. We got the exit spell. We want to give that to Bubbles, and we can use that almost instantly once we finish Matreiya off, because that will just prevent us from having to go through this dungeon again and climbing back down it. So yeah, this isn't one of those dungeons where we get to warp out and we're like some of the other tower dungeons where like they had a bunch of holes you can fall in. So no, you have to take the long way out. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to use Dion's curing ability to heal everybody up, because we have this monster coming up here, and this monster we're going to lose Dion. You can't go any further. We're going to get into a little scuffle with this monster, and we fall down the hole, but Dion manages to escape. Now pay attention, because he finds a secret passageway. What? What is this? Donk. And that secret passageway leads to Matreiya. Hello, Dion. Where is Faye? Sol and the girl are already in the Pure Land. No! And you'll never see her again. Donk. And we fall back down one floor, and we've lost Dion. At least now we know where Matreiya's secret lair is, because we keep going up the tower, which we will. We arrive at a dead end, and we just get some weapons and some treasure chests up there. I think we get an armor and maybe a weapon. We'll see, but yeah, see, it ends in a dead end. And she'll be like, well, where do we go? Well, thanks to paying attention to what Dion did, we will be able to find where Matreiya hides. We'll give that battle armor to Gilda. It increases her attack by 5. That'll help her make her martial arts a little bit more effective. Yeah, she unfortunately gained some levels, so she transformed from the Lamia monster to the Storax monster. Doesn't have an instant death, so we're just going to have to rely on a martial art talent. This wall's a bit... Hidden door, okay. And once we get in here, this is where we can run into the last group of enemies. So it took a while for me to find them, but I just, off-screen all the fights in between. And here it is. We get soldiers, Valkyries, and Remoras. So I believe the Remoras are immune to stone, so you don't want to waste stone on them. Just use your physical attacks on them. The soldiers and robot, though, yeah, we can easily hit them with instant death. Hey, and the Remora does not have immunity to. While it has immunity to stone, it doesn't have immunity to that potential fatal spell that the Dispel can inflict. That was good. Everything worked out pretty good for this battle. And we finish it off. And that is all the enemies in this tower. We don't really have to worry about eating meat much anymore. We don't really eat fire monster meat anyway. So... And, unlike Dion, who just warped right to Matreiya, we have to go through this little section here, but that's okay. But here we are back where Dion met Matreiya. Dion, it took Faye defeated to get the XPlane. Come here to join your friend? You sure can. And Matreiya is flanked by 2 Lamias, so we want to get rid of the Lamias as quick as possible, because once again, the Lamias, as you saw when Gilda was a Lamia, has that stone gaze and can turn us into stone, and we don't want to do. We can easily turn back from stone with a soft potion, but still it's going to keep whoever's turned to stone from you acting, and then another character is going to have to not act to unpetrify the first character. So just get rid of them as quick as possible. Unfortunately, I overestimated my damage I was going to do, so they actually get to live a little bit longer. I thought I'd be able to take it out, but the Lamia, unfortunately, is defending, and so we're not doing a lot of damage to it. So, oh well, I'll just stick another thing here. So this is where the Selfix comes in really, really handy. Why we wanted to get Weggie up to the max, the top mouse, the Spectrat, because before that, all the other forms didn't have that Selfix. So the Selfix is basically going to help heal him up, as long as he's not targeted multiple times. His innate healing from the Selfix should be able to keep up with healing. That'll just leave Bwizzy to heal everybody else. But the good thing with Bwizzy is with the Cure 3 spell, that heals you up to full. So, yeah, white magic is good with your cyborgs or potentially beasts. Where if you have a black magic, you probably just want to keep it as a mutant, because white magic basically heals on a percentage, and so it doesn't matter what your magic stat is. Where the black magic and spells that deal damage, they depend on your magic stat or the mutant's double effectiveness with attack magic. Ooh, I wonder if we get the mighty blow. Oh, they're good. Hitting on bubbles. like I said, we still have a good healing though with Cyborg Bwizzy there, so. And because we can't use instant death on bosses, Bubbles actually is more effective just using magic. So sometimes magic is okay with monsters, because a lot of times monsters have decent, you know, magic stats. So she'll still do decent damage with the black magic spells. The Fire 2 is our best option against Matreiya. And Matreiya shouldn't last too much longer. He's almost down. I'll be able to claim that X unit. And Weggie is Weggie's back at full hit points there. You can tell when he's self-placing less than 100 hit points, then he's maxed out basically. Well, I'd rather have Blizzard than the Cyclone. Cyclone, like I said, hits everybody and seems to have at least, must have a decent chance to do a critical hit, because it seems every time he uses a Cyclone, one of our characters gets critical hit, so. Just keep using those single targeting techs. And Matreiya falls. We gain some levels here. And Gilda's gonna turn to a bit Duke, Liz Duke, so. I'll take you, Bwizzy, don't give up. And we get the XPlane, now we can use Bubbles to warp out here with that exit spell that we found. One of the good things about the Liz Duke enemy that that beast that Gilda just turned into is they have O damage, so they take half damage from physical attacks, so. Now we're gonna have to use the radio to call the doctor, and they're going to blow up the palace. And that will free the Talon. And then we're going to use the remote to summon the Talon. And it's interesting because, like, the remote, later on we'll see in Pure Land, we lose the ability to fly in Pure Land. But we can still use the remote to have the Talon cross over water when it shouldn't, so. Here we call the Talon to us, and we get it. Now we can float around. It's like an airship, as long as we have the hover unit installed. Unfortunately, the hover unit will break, and we'll only just have the rover unit, which doesn't allow us to cross over water. But that happens in Pure Land. But we can, like I said, the game is weird. It lets you use the remote to move it over water, but so. Well, luckily, Belsky is a good healer as well, and he manages to heal Dion. And Dion is going to join our party again. Which is good, but unfortunately he's not going to be with us very long. We could do some grinding with him now if we wanted to, but instead we're just going to warp right to Pure Land with that XPlane unit we just picked up, and that's what we'll pick up in our next episode, exploring the Pure Land, and hopefully we can find a Fae. Take care, have a good one, thanks for following along, bye!